Welcome back, Road Warriors. This is Peter and Lori with Healthy Miles Media. We are committed to bringing you, the commercial driver, tips and advice to keep you safe and healthy on the road so you can keep America moving. In today's video, I'll show you how to break down a rotisserie chicken so that nothing goes to waste and you get all the nutritional value out of it. Stay tuned. We absolutely love using these rotisserie chickens in different recipes for our meals on the road. The flavor's really good and they're affordable. We usually pay about $5 per chicken. If you really want a bargain, go into the grocery store in the evening after the deli has closed, and frequently they will have moved any leftover chicken from the day into the cooler case and discounted them by another couple of dollars. Just a food safety tip. If the chicken's warm when you bring it home, take the lid off and let it cool down to room temperature before you move it into the fridge. It's going to be easier to work with the chicken when it's cold. After we break down our chicken, we'll be making a chicken stock with the chicken skin, the bones, and some vegetables and spices. Chicken stock is a really nutritious ingredient that you'll see us use in many of our videos. We'll start today by removing the drumstick and thigh off of each side of the chicken, like that. And then we'll pull the skin off of the breast and add that to our stock pot. I don't find that there's a lot of meat on these wings, so I'm going to just throw those in the stock pot as well. And then we're going to take the breast meat off of the chicken by just getting your thumb in there and pulling it off. And then just clean these little bits of meat up and we'll dice up the breast meat. I'm just wrapping the drumstick and thigh up in some plastic wrap, and we'll take these on the road with us for a future meal. Now we're going to dice the breast meat that we pulled off of our chicken and try and get about half-inch cubes out of it. Look how much meat I was able to get off of just one rotisserie chicken. There are so many different things you can do with this now. For ideas, check out our other videos called Yummy Chicken Salad and My Favorite Breakfast Burrito. Now let's make our chicken stock. I have the skin and bones from 2 chickens in my stock pot. The one you saw me do a minute ago and one that I did earlier today. Now let's add our spices, vegetables, and water. We're going to put in 3 or 4 parsley stalks. You don't need to chop them. And then 3 carrots and 3 celery stalks with just a rough chop. One large onion, and if you want to get a really nice color in your broth, leave the skin on the onion. Just a really rough chop again. And now our spices. We need a tablespoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 2 bay leaves. Then just pour 2½ quarts of water over. Turn this on medium-high heat until it comes to a boil, and then turn it down to simmer for the next 4 hours. After your chicken broth has simmered for about 4 hours, let it cool to room temperature, and then you're ready to strain the broth and put it into the jars. I went and just stuck mine outside in a snowbank to hurry it up, to get it cooled down. This can be a messy process. You're going to need a strainer over some kind of a bowl to strain the vegetables and the bones out of the broth. And then pour your broth into a couple of quart jars. Look at the beautiful color that our broth has. That is just full of different vitamins and minerals, some collagen. If you've ever wondered what the difference is between a broth, a bone broth, and a chicken stock, or any kind of a stock, it just has to do with the amount of time that you simmer it. If you wanted to make a true bone broth out of this, you could have simmered this overnight, just making sure that there's enough water in there to always cover the bones. And the longer time that you give it, it's just going to pull all of that, all the good stuff out of the marrow and put it in your broth. Comment below to give us your suggestions for future videos and tell us what you liked about this video. If you enjoy what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our other videos. You can also check us out on other social media platforms, and please share us with your fellow drivers. Stay safe and healthy out there so you can keep America moving.